Hi there, this is Jennifer with Brome Fields, and today I'm working on a water bottle sling, and I am knitting this in the round. And I know a lot of people don't like to knit in the round because, or the magic loop method in particular, because it's very finicky. And I do find that once I got done with my first repeat, it was much easier, but it's still a little weird. And I have some yarn overs in this pattern, so I wanted to show you how I am knitting it so you guys can see it come together. Now I am using Knit Picks Dishy yarn, and this is the Azure color, and I like this yarn. It's very nice to work with. This and the Kotlin yarn that they have, I really like also. But I'm using a size 7 knitting needle, and I don't have a stitch marker. So when my yarn tail is on the right hand side, that means I'm starting a new round. So I don't have to have a stitch marker, because for me, having a stitch marker, for some reason, I loosen up these stitches here on the edge. Even more than normal. So we're going to pull this back one out, and I'm using a 24-inch cord. A lot of people like to use a 32-inch, but I like my 24-inch cord. And then I'm using size 7 knitting needles. I'm not sure if I said that or not. So I pull this first stitch completely tight whenever I go to my first stitch here. Now I'm on row 6, which actually I'm on row 36, but if you're doing row 6, it's a knit 2 together and then yarn over. So I knit 2 together, and I try to keep my cord next to my needle and then yarn over. And so I'm holding this with my middle finger, and then on this hand, I'm keeping this cord tucked next to this needle with my ring finger. So there's really a lot going on all at once to knit this in the round in the magic loop method, but it's knit 2 together, yarn over. So that part is fairly mindless. Oops, unless I get in the middle of the stitch. But I'm still holding my stitches together pretty good. And it's really just like picking the worst of 2 evils. So would I rather knit in the round using the magic loop method, or do I want to knit it flat and sew a seam? And I picked the magic loop method. So now we should have 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 stitches. So I still need to do this yarn over, and I have to keep it there whenever I switch sides, because I don't want to lose that yarn over, because there's a total of 28 stitches on my needles. So I have 14 on either side. So I want to make sure I keep that yarn over. I don't want to lose it. So I have 14 and 14. And I keep it nice and tight. And still I snug it a little bit just to make sure it's not too loose. And then knit 2 together, yarn over on this side. So it's not too bad. And like I said, it is the worst of 2 evils. If you want to knit flat and sew the seam, I'm happy for you. But if you don't want to sew the seam and you want to brave the magic loop method with me, it's really not too bad. It goes really fast. I was surprised at how fast this goes. And then there should be 13, and then you want that last stitch to be 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yay! That's always a win in my book when I have the right number of stitches on my needles at the end of the row. And then the next row is all knit stitches. And that's all I'm going to really want to show you was row 6 and how I do those yarn overs. And I really just hold it all together. And this is an all knit row. So this is like a row 1. So this will be my row 37. So that is knitting in the round, the magic loop method for this sling. So I hope that helped you bring it together for you guys. And if you want to try the magic loop method, it's hopefully not so scary, and it's a lot of a finger workout. So if you're up for it, then I definitely recommend giving that a try. So I hope you guys found that to be helpful, and I will see you guys next week. And thank you guys so much for watching.